Yeah, I still have some in my first one, so I've had like 3/4 of a rock star. YouTube knocked everybody out, you guys, but what they're doing, which is weird, they're letting everybody back. We got screwed. We royally got screwed. We are the last ones to pretty much get taken down, and then when we got taken down, we got a strike while we were taken down. So instead of being monetized with the strike, and you have to be careful for 3 months, we got demonetized with the strikes. Don't know Ramirez. She's around. She's just on another channel. She's just not here. She drank the juice. Keep the name out of here, brother. Thank you for the pod. Can you produce a Tommy bobblehead with binder? Does your job affect your mental health at all? Feel like it's a hard job to do? Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it does. We got some really interesting things that we've never done before with a certain county. So we're doing some like behind the scenes shit with the county, and I will let you guys all know when I can. It probably is going to take a little while, so I won't say too much, but we're doing something we've never done before. With a group that's law enforcement that does this for a living. So I'll just say that, nothing more. But it's kind of cool to see the behind the scenes stuff, and I think we're going to learn a lot of stuff. So we will let you guys know. We will have a video about it when it's done. But we're trying something different. Please, live from San Clemente, California. Tommy is a hardcore mooch. Please give him money. Thank you. Appreciate that. We got another troll asking to give me money. Westminster seems to be getting better with you. They are getting better with us. I love it when the trolls are out. Okay, we can send money. Yeah, you guys can. That troll said go ahead. We were to the point where it was mostly, we were doing chit chats on the other channel. It was mostly views, and I liked that. I really did. I wish you had enough funds to do more than just Colorado, but it will come. You're helping the kids. At least we can do is support you with $5 a month. You guys, we were there, we were there. And again, a lot of times when we do it, when we go travel, a lot of people donate for those trips. So I'm not even saying we can't do it. I'm just scared to do it right now. So we're not attacking people from other states, but it will happen again, obviously. I still am hoping to be able to go to West Virginia for a couple of weeks to maybe a month. I'm still hoping for that. Tommy, it's like I say, this is the worst job ever. 24/7, never get a day off, work weekends and holidays, and listen to the worst shit possible. It's very true. The people that have a problem with it, I just want you to go catch one person, because I would like you to go catch 5 to really get the gist of what's going on, but catch one. And you'll be like, dang. I guess I need to tell you guys what happened yesterday. I was waiting for a call. So we have a case that you guys don't know about because we can't talk about it. It's a really bad case. They're all really bad, but this one, for a certain reason, we couldn't go meet the guy. We couldn't. We weren't allowed. So we turned it into law enforcement, and I got a response pretty quickly. And I thought he wanted me to send it all over tomorrow, but I was like, I'll drive it up to you right now. And he's like, seriously? I'm like, yes. Even though I was only there for a little while, I wanted to shake his hand, wanted to talk to him in person. I wanted to ask him some questions. Plus, we wanted to go over the chat logs so that way he can understand how we were hitting this guy. So when he starts talking to the guy and he takes over, it's a little easier. I mean, you can read the messages and just do it. I just felt that it'd be easier if I can explain who this guy is, what he's gonna do. And honestly, this is not a guy you just, you go knock on his door. It's not the guy. So that's what happened yesterday. He called me back. And I knew he was going to give me a date to come up there, and we literally got in the car and we fucking hauled ass up there. 2.5, almost 3 hour drive. So, but anyways, it's a serious bad dude, and you guys will see. This is one of the most sickest guys in different ways than being a predator. I will say shout out to the PD. Okay, there was a catch recently. Again, I just found out about it this morning. But the cop was telling the team that, like, hey, I love that Colorado Pet Patrol. Watch them all the time. I think Tommy does great. And I think that's cool when another state, different cop from a different department that I don't even really know, says, I love Colorado Pet Patrol. I love Tommy and what they do. They do a good job. That's fucking cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. You guys, we're growing. Like, we have a lot of support in Colorado, but I think we have just as much support in other states too. Like, we can go to Long Island, and we have people pulling up on the catch. We can go to, Alabama, people pulling on the catch. West Virginia, the same thing. So we got people all over. But I think it's really cool when the police are seeing it and saying that we're doing a good job. So I see you watched Alex's live on Rumble, LOL. I didn't. But is that where it was? Because somebody sent me just what it was said. I didn't even get to see the clip. Are you guys needing more decoys? We're looking for more decoys. I mean, it's not that we need more decoys, but we always need more decoys, A lot of times you'll get a bunch of decoys, they'll do a catch and they won't do another one. Tommy, do a podcast. We've always wanted to do one. It's more shit on the plate. Turn down the notification, please. I can turn down a little bit. Reason why I do it is because other people are like, oh, he's not showing up. Like, no matter what I do, it doesn't work anyways, right? Like, no matter what I do, people are too busy about my shit. So a lot of times what happens is, if I don't do it, they're like, oh, he's not getting them. We have people that count the donations. I'm not even kidding. Are you collabing with the cops? Really bad dude, so you can record? We're not going to record. We're not going to record. But we did pass this off. I will tell you guys why. You'll understand when it happens. Obviously, we wouldn't just pass off a catch. There is nobody we're afraid to catch. Nobody. But the reason why we did it, it'll all make sense when it happens. We want to see if this is a difference between the guy getting, 6 months of probation or 25 years in jail. We want to see. And I really trust this guy. I do. I trust everybody. But we got along real well, and I think this is going to be it's a good thing. So we'll see. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you guys, we straight up would not be able to make it if it wasn't for you guys helping out on PayPal and Cash App. That's the only thing we have, and you guys are killing it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Obviously, if you can, be a member on Odyssey. Tommy already made $100 within the first 10 minutes. Yeah, we did. We sure did. Well, it's 26 minutes, but yeah. I will tell you that in the last 3 catches that weren't ours, we were brought up. Whether they're bringing us up good or bad, we were brought up, and they can keep doing that. I try to take care of everybody who helps. I try. You guys, we have 22 different states. See, we don't claim that we go around the world to catch pedophiles, but we have 22 states where we've gone, and I believe we have 19 or 20 arrests in 20 states. We haven't hit them all. We don't look for that. We're not looking like, hey, we got to get a catch in Seattle or wherever, Washington, or we got to get a catch in Texas because we don't have an arrest there. We don't do that. This is not a game. I'm not asking for a trophy. I don't even have the fucking, I wanted it, not gonna lie. That's just kind of what it is. If we catch somebody in every state, that just means we caught so many people that it happened that way. You're damn right I'm perfect. Why do you and Alex hate each other so much? Both of you are good at what you do. I don't hate him one bit. I don't even talk about him unless you guys bring it up. I don't hate him. So, and I don't think he truly hates me. Well, you can ask him that, but I don't think really he does. So people say that. I don't know where you're getting at. I don't hate him. I was pissed off at him for stopping by, but we've got past that. The trophy I like is the trophy that came from National Trafficking Rescue Foundation. That's the trophy I like. We're not going to tell you his channel. You can find him if you want to. I mean, I don't hate him, but I'm definitely not going to support him. Yeah, Joshua, that is a big reason why they started taking people down. You're absolutely right. And I'm not saying only him. I'm saying the tactics, that even though we're catching somebody and we start attacking them for who they are or what they do, you can't do that. However, there's channels out there that are all about bullying. That's all they do, and they're fine. I'm telling you guys, so I'm going to leave. When I leave here, we're going to be taking the motorhome, and we'll be going from here to, West Virginia. And honestly, I would like to hit a couple on the way. If I need to go like down, south, up, north, down, whatever, it don't matter. It might take me, 8 days to get there, but who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I would like to do it out of the country catch. I don't know. I get it. If I was a terrible person and they were really coming after me because I was a terrible person, I get it. But it's just not the case. And I'll tell you guys, you're going to see one of two things happen, There's not a lot of cases that get turned in besides ours. People are going to see that our cases are really, really good when you start comparing them. I don't care if there's 10 fucking predator catchers in Colorado. I don't care. Just do it right. Make sure you're doing it for the right reason. Make sure you're doing it to get these fuckers put in jail. Listen, nobody makes money when they start out. Nobody. Nobody knows they're going to make money. When you first start in the channel, you don't make money. But just do it right. That's it. If you're doing it just because you want to try to hurt another team, good for you. Captain we were talking about it. He's like, well, what it could do is, the detectives could be like, well, you guys are inspiring teams to do this, and they're not doing it right, So we're not going to take any cases no more. So that would suck. But we're getting ready to do some things. You guys will see, because we're going to start doing some catches right here in Weld County again.
What inspired you to become a catcher? I'll be quite honest with you. COVID came and you know, I was fucked at home. You know, I had been, what do you call it? Not laid off, but, you know, put on the COVID stay at home shit. And, yeah, I wanted to do it. I had time and it just never stopped, and it's not gonna stop. You know, we haven't even done our 200K party because, again, I want to do it, but it's not about that, you know? Are you gay? I'm not. I'm married. I have a wife. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just not into guys. I mean, not all guys. I mean, there might be like one guy. You know, I'm just kidding. Tommy, you are aging very fast. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm aging fast? I mean, I am getting older. Rockstar, you are what you drink. That's right, baby. I don't think I'm aging. Yeah, I like to call them. I mean, I like to call them most of the time. I like to call the wives most of the time. 2 times it's really hurt me, where it's like, damn it, those are the ones I kind of don't want to talk to. Those are ready to go, man. Just need him to ask me where he wants them. It's nothing crazy. 2 voice calls of him saying that it's okay. Because I'd be willing to help file the 501c3. Yeah, you know, I'm not against it. I just, not right now. Once I get to know more and I can read up about it and find out all about it, then I would like to do it. I just want it to be perfect. I don't want to jump into something I have no idea about, you know? But I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, I'm going live. I'm live right now, baby. Right now, you guys, I just had a gentleman stop at my house, and he's got a special needs cat with one eye. His name is Tofu, but call it Toph, and it got out at 5 this morning. It's a little white cat. So we're being Colorado Pet Patrol right now, and we're walking around looking to see if we can find this cat for this guy. I was gonna walk anyway. The cat's name's Tofu. It's got one eye. It's special needs, he said. It's a teeny little white cat. So I'm for real looking for a one-eyed cat. Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm not gonna take it to the animal shelter. I'm gonna try to find the guy. Oh, I don't wanna bring it to the shelter. I mean, I would if that was, you know, last resort. Let's go down this way. This is where a cat would go. We'll see, you guys. Better go over the chat logs with Tofu. I know, it's sad. I'm like, well, your cat, will she let me catch him? He's like, So I'll walk and talk and keep my eyes out for little Tofu. Just tell the cat you have the cat logs. I'm not even kidding. I'll be on another chat and people are like, oh my God, what's up, Tommy? You have the most fire intro ever. And I'm like, everybody knows CPP now from the intro. Like, that dude's got talent. Toph. You got one eye? Tofu. You got 2 eyes. You're not the guy. I don't know if I want to do this. It's sketchy, you guys. What do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it because my luck, I'm gonna fall in. I don't got good shoes on, so it's perfect shoes for it. Full send it. Don't be a sissy. LOL. Yeah, I'm being a sissy. I'm looking for the cat. We're not out here playing bull hand. All right. If it wasn't for the cat, I would have done it. I hate walking through these. I feel like it's I feel like you shouldn't be doing this, but everybody does it. So if the cool kids are doing it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it, guys. I'm gonna send it. You ready? I'm sending it. Told you I was gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna fucking do it. About 600 feet in the air, and that water is about 10 feet deep. Here we go. Fucking sent that shit. Send me all your money for Rockstar, guys. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. You guys can go ahead. Whoever bans him first, go ahead. Loser. You're a loser. You're a loser. 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 Amy, real quick before you go to work, don't you have the subway guy in your place? Yeah, Jared. She might already jumped off. Something's up with the commands. I don't know what it is. Don't know. So can you guys put like the Cash App and PayPal? It will not allow me to time out. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I want to find the cat over here, because if I find the cat over here, it's not going to be a good day. Want no crawdad? I mean, I know people eat them, but I would never. Hell no. You ain't gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me slipping up eating on a crawdad. No craw mom. No craw nothing. New MasterCard can eat it. Tommy and Mr. Fellers is making nasty statements about you in here. Mr. Fellers? Okay. Well, let me find him. Let's get him on out of here, huh? Let's get him on out of here. Well, that's cool. That's weird that nobody can do it. I don't know. I know we have a meeting and then it looks like, you guys can't do it. We didn't do anything. I promise you we didn't change anything up. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's saying error. Hey, Captain, can you do it on the computer? Can you get rid of Mr. Fellers? You guys, I'm going to jump off and jump right back on. I bagged your mom, Mr. Fellers. Error, try again. Hide user on this channel. It might just be down. Bumming money as usual. Yeah, here you are. Who's bumming money? There, yeah, slap ass. Watching me as usual. I love it when the haters still come in here and keep watching. Yeah, YouTube's just having issues. They do. Smash the like, guys. Smash the like. Yeah, no? What's going on? What's good? Just ignore them. It's really not that big of a deal. Honestly, their comments just help. Thank you for exposing all the scum out there, Tommy. A lot of the scum exposes itself, Captain, you know what you could do is just go in there and change it to have to be subbed for 1 day or 1 hour. Go in there and change it for comments for people that have been subbed for over 1 hour. That'll knock them out real quick. Captain, you on here, buddy? Or Cooley, can one of you guys go switch it to comments can only be... There you go. Oh, you know what? I'll make this live 1 hour and 1 minute. That way you guys can come in and talk for 1 minute. Guess what? Bet you we're gonna get a couple more subs. They'll pay to see private videos. Oh yeah, they will. Hey, get them, Tom. All right, smash the like too. Let's smash the like. It's crazy. Uh-oh, here we go. Peggy, thank you for the 25. You are awesome. Thank you, Peggy. You are awesome. And I even turned it down today. You hear how low it is? Bye, haters. They have too much time on it. They really do. You know what's funny too is like, I'm not perfect at all, but I bet you if somebody went out and like researched these morons, they would find much more than my boring ass life, right? Like, it's crazy. I admitted to everything I've done. If I do something wrong, I say, you know what, I fucked up and it is what it is. If I believe I'm wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong. If I didn't do anything wrong, I'm not going to say I did anything wrong, Chomo lovers can't stand Tommy. I know. But that's what they do, you guys. And the thing that disgusts me the most is I've had, I don't even call them friends. I thought they were friends, but then go over there and talk mad shit and big stuff. And they got the closet full of shit. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. The shit that they've done, they should be in prison, but they're over there running their mouth. But again, I do the right thing and I don't say anything. I mean, I say it like this, but you never know. One day somebody might ask for my phone and I may just let them download every message in there and then give them a couple videos and say, roll with it. Yeah, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I have a question for you as a man. I want to get a laser hair removal on my face due to the amount of hair. Should I? I mean, I don't know. If you want to, I have a guy that does the tattoos on the head. He does the hairline for the tattoos. And he says he wants to come in and do mine. Didn't Tommy someone? Come on, Kurt. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know damn well I never did that. Stupid ass. Captain, maybe you have to put it on like 5 hours. I don't know how he got on here. It's sad. We got subs, you guys. And he probably changed his name. We have these guys sub to us, the trolls. You know what I mean? I had a dream about finding a binder cell and buying a bunch for you. We have a lot of binders. Tommy saves people for... You think I would be here if I would... Some people need to be fixed, and I just don't know if they can. Have you caught anybody in San Diego? I have not, and I want to because I love San Diego. There was a radio station that was out there, you guys, and it was a district attorney talking about the Weld County cases. I don't know if she was talking about us. I assume she was talking about us. But she said that we commit entrapment, or she said the team. I'm like, that's crazy because we never committed entrapment. And if she's a district attorney, she knows entrapment is not a word for civilians. It's a word for law enforcement. And entrapment means, getting somebody to do something they wouldn't normally do. So you entrapped them in doing something that they wouldn't have done without your assistance. They reached out to us first. So there's no entrapment. And then she says that these cases are thrown out because we are inviting the sexual acts. And I don't know if she was talking about us or another team. And that's not true too. Our decoys are not allowed to talk sexual to them. They are not allowed to start the sexual talk, and they're supposed to be virgins or, you know, damn close to it. So it was false, false, false. And if it was live, I would have jumped on and defended us, you know, or whoever. Because you guys, we have over 130, we have 136 arrests, and we have well over 50 convictions. I would bet to say we're probably gonna have 70 or 80 or more. So it makes no sense. Tommy, would you go on panel with me again? I don't go on panels. I only did that because it was you. I don't go on panels. I'm serious. I've had the best, you know, 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks of this in a long time, and all I did is stopped with the bullshit, you know? You guys don't understand. These guys are attacking each other. It's a cesspool of fucking, like, knockoff rejects, like, straight up. I mean, there's good people over there, but most of them are, it's sad. It's sad, you know? If you guys go over there and come out learning anything, good for you. I go over there and I come out going, oh, shit. That's like, you know, that's like 13-year-old high school shit, you know what I mean? And it's been nice not being there. Yeah, I'm sure he does. That's the thing, you guys. And these people, they know better. They'll be on watching it, but they watch a video and somebody crops some shit out and then they fall for it. It's like, okay. They're idiots. That's why they ain't got nobody. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The last thing I'm going to say, I'd rather those be over there than over here. I don't want them. 3.5 brain cells between a dozen of them. Yeah, and now they're getting ready to fight each other, you know? It's just sad. One thing I do have a problem with is, you know, I think that catchers deserve to get a wage for it. I do. I do it, and I put a lot of time in it. I think everybody deserves a wage. I do not think that people watching should be scamming money off of people that are supporters when they're not even doing anything. So, I don't know. There's that. And again, I don't know who's doing it. I'm just saying I know it has happened. Why are you deleting it? We can handle it. You have nothing to hide. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about deleting. Pisses me off that women stay. I know who stay with the child predators. I personally know a woman who's still married to a child molester. Yes, I know a person too that I became friends with, and her boyfriend got arrested for it. And so I asked her. I said, "Well, what happened?" She's like, "Well, he was 26, and the girl said she was 18, and ended up being 13." I'm like, "But he went to jail." She's like, "Yeah, because she lied to him." I'm like, "No, if she said she was 18, he wouldn't be in trouble. He must have known." But anyways, so I'm on her live one day. And he gets on and he's like, "Get rid of him or I'm gone." And she's like, you know what I have to do to her friend? I was like, "Oh, I know what you have to do. You got to boot the pedo catcher because your husband doesn't like pedo catchers being on here, huh? Okay, I'll go. Bye." And I got off. I've gone to Florida. I've gone to Connecticut, New Jersey, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina. Well, we were in North Carolina. We didn't do a catch in North Carolina. Iowa, you know, Mississippi, you know, we've been a lot of places. It's funny. What about using all generated decoys? You know. Dude, get your ass out of here. You get off my rock star, fool. Get on. Who does the vocals? That's Royce Crispy. Do you think South Park is going to spoof you someday? Why would they? Maybe. Keep it, you know, going. But it's too cold. I got to get that heater situated first. Disposal key. So say I'm 18 and I'm with a 17-year-old. Is that bad? I wouldn't say so. I met Cooley and Captain doing just what we're doing here. They said, "Hey, can I come on a catch with you?" I'm like, yeah. And then they showed up and they signed their life away. And now I own them. Just kidding, they own me. On occasion, thank you for the 3. Who cares what he does with the money? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I forget where we're at now. 198. We'll call it 198. I could be wrong, but make sure I shout him out. If you got any more donations. Nope. Another one. Favorite one was the old guy at the smoke shop. Dude, yeah, you're talking. I know who you're talking about. I got a little wild on that. We actually had a detective that was like, "He is so good. This guy is so good. What was wrong with him that day? Because I went a little wild on that.
Why don't you explain to your viewers how you got charged for distribution of a minor? Do you think I would have my kids if I got convicted for that? Just think about that. You guys, you could be charged for anything. You could be charged for anything. You know what I mean? That is just when a cop comes out or whatever, you can be charged for anything. I have never been convicted for that. I never, ever did anything, never contributed to a delinquent of a minor, never did anything. Have I been arrested before? Yes. Have I been arrested for domestic violence before? Yes. But I didn't get charged for it. I didn't get convicted for it because I didn't do anything wrong. They took the words and then they take people to jail. And then they investigate it and then they make their decisions. Matt doxed your address yesterday by posting the deed on the trailer on his live. Yeah, what a piece of that's a piece of truly a piece of that dude has got like charges for threatening to like kill his wife and he's out there talking doxing me. What a scumbag. You should have decoys post story time. We got 420 likes. Smoke it up. Smoke it up, guys. Yeah, Victor, I think YouTube doesn't like you saying their name. I think that's probably there's truth in that. We have stopped putting their last names out there, so that one hurt, Ollie. That one was hard. That one was the hardest one. We did talk about not putting it up. We did. The thing is it's whether you like it or not, it's, it affects everybody in this. I don't think it's ever going to change the mind of these fucking idiots doing it, though. So there she goes with the vacuum. And can you hear that? Yeah, and that's why we didn't put her name out there, which we wouldn't, She is a busy bee. She was doing her garden yesterday, and she wants to go to Walmart and get these seeds, and she's like, babe, they're $1, please, please, please. She really wants them so bad. Her whole garden's ready to go, and she's ready to do it. So last year she was a little worried. She was a little late. Justice, he's not scared of the vacuum, but if you go towards him, he'll bark at it and stuff. Oh, this house, she cleans all the time. I remember one time I was going after a predator in the Walmart, right? I was going after him. He was in the corner and I was going, and I went around the corner and the guy's like, Tommy! And I'm like, dude, I'm about to get this guy. Like, he's like, oh, my bad. As I was going to get him, like, he walked to the movie section and I was going to get him and I walked around the corner and somebody's like, Tommy! Like, I love what you do. And I'm like, hey, we're about to get this guy. I'm sorry. He's like, oh, no problem. NY in the house. What's going on, NY? I love everything about New York. There's like 2 things I don't like about New York, and they're people. I'm just kidding. I am going to stop. I'm going to quit smoking rock stars and drinking cigarettes real soon, okay? Morning White Claw? No morning White Claws. No morning White Claws. I've almost put an end to those sons of bitches. I still drinking them. I'm not liking them. I'm liking the no drinking at all. Just water and but sometimes I like to indulge in a couple. Smoking 40, drinking blunts. That's right, baby. We want Snappy Cappy. Snappy Cappy. Would you accept the position in law enforcement if they offered a national position for you to head up since you're so good at it? Probably. If they would let me like take over and like really run and make sure this shit gets, I would like to make a difference in that way. It would be nice to be guaranteed a paycheck. You know what I mean? He should have a meet and greet fundraiser. We're going to do a meet and greet. Is YouTube ever going to let you make money again? I don't know, but you guys are helping out, so I appreciate all you guys. Yeah, double trouble. That doesn't work for us because then it goes to a detective, and once you turn it into the detectives, they say stop, cease all. Is Broomfield County the best? Yeah, they're definitely one of the best. But Atlantic City was great. Westminster, you guys went from worst to first. Westminster used to tell me they're going to arrest me and stop calling the police. They told me do not call the police. It's a waste of something, and we just kept on trucking, and now they make arrests. But again, hopefully they'll still make arrests. We'll see on our next catch. The cops didn't end up coming. I went to them yesterday. I appreciate you guys being there. They called me and said, come down to the station. You know what kind of frustrated me yesterday? Okay, I'll come to the station, but why couldn't you tell me that 2.5 hours ago? Why couldn't you tell me 2.5 hours ago? But that's all right. Again, it's not about the money, but at the same time, they did help because yesterday turned out to be a $350 catch. You know what I mean? Because we had to send off, a phone plus the overnight of the phone and all that. So, and then plus, editor, decoy, everything that it costs to do it. You guys, so next week, I'm not going to give you guys much information, but next week I have court 4 times. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. One of the days I have court twice. 3 of them are directly due to cases we have, and then one of them's my own thing. So it's nuts. It's nuts. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will be Monday and Friday. Monday, I probably won't be doing nothing. Wednesday and Friday, I'll be testifying. So just so you guys know, it's getting ready to probably get pretty crazy in the courts once all these cases start popping through like this, because we got trial coming up on 2 separate cases, and 2 dates are for the same one date's for the other one. I'm not going to give no info, but yeah, it's about to get crazy. It is a good sign, but they're all way south. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and this is what we signed up for. And I like to be a part of it, and I know we're doing something for the better of the kids, so it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't want to take the chance, you guys. We just want to keep, we like using YouTube. We think it's a great place to be, and we don't want to lose that. So we're going to, do the best we can. I mean, it sucked to lose this channel because this channel's done so well, but even if we did, we'd start another one. But I don't want to do that. I like this channel. We're at 217,000 subscribers. Like, that's a lot to show for. We've been on some really big YouTube channels lately, like Dan Bangino or whatever his name is. The other officer guy, I forget his name, but we've been on some Tyson something. I don't know. We've been on some really good, huge channels lately. So we're definitely, we're taking off. We went up 5,500 subscribers in 2 days, 3 days, something like that. So 16, 16, and 17. Yeah. So, we're moving. Officer Tatum. Yeah. Thank you, man. Travis update, please. I cannot talk about Travis. There is a lot going on, but I'm not going to talk about that. And I don't know how much I will talk about it, you guys, until it's all over with. There's a lot of real people involved that I've actually, kind of enjoyed talking to and found some great people. So just so you guys know that it's not being let go, and it's being handled. So just so you know, I'm in contact with the people I need to be in contact with daily. So everybody's okay. I will say one thing, that family has a lot of support, but that's all I'm going to say. I mean, a lot of support. It's a really, 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 really good family. I don't think I've met many better. So I don't like, but I do like to see when it actually helps real children, real people. You know what I mean? Like all these do, right? But when we catch somebody and then, they get arrested or they whatever, we don't get to see much. But when you actually get to work with the family, it's really awesome to see what Autumn did and CPP did to help this family on a real child, right? Like, I don't know. It makes me proud, It makes me proud. That's what it's all for. Absolutely. And when you get to see it firsthand, it's really awesome, I really think that it's sad, you guys. It affects so many people. So you got to understand, when we do a catch, it hurts the child, right? Obviously hurts the predator, deservingly. Hurts the predator's wife, fiance, ex-wife, children, mom, dad. I mean, there's 15 people that it directly affects, And honestly, these people don't choose to have their lives be broadcast live. That's us doing that, right? So they don't choose for that. They appreciate it, but they don't choose for that, Unfortunately, for them, not only do they have to go through this terrible situation, but it's inflated because we post it, right? So it sucks. It sucks. But I think it's worth it, because it needs to be, we got a problem, And 2 years ago, the police weren't even arresting. So this is it's forcing their hand to do something. And eventually it's going to force their hand to change the law as far as slaps on the wrist, right? But most people, that go through this privately, and unfortunately when we catch them, it's not so private. So I do want to leave the family members out as much as possible, because I do respect them and I do know how it feels. I've been through this. I know how it goes, so, but we don't need to make the family famous. They didn't do anything wrong. They did nothing wrong. They are victims just like that child. Trust me, I don't think that everything we do is perfect and good, but I do know that we've talked and we've studied our own results, and this is the way we do it, and there's wow factor, obviously, but that's not what it's about, That's not what it's about. You guys, we're really struggling on phones. If you guys have extra phones that you're not using, I'm asking. We need phones. It's costing, it's adding an extra 150 per catch just for phones. Phone's $80, $90, and then you got to overnight the phone, which is 40 to 50. And then you got to send the phone. So if you have any phones that you're just not using, just send them to the PO box. We'll erase them. You erase them. Make sure nothing's on there. We just need to be able to go on live with these things. We need to be able to put them on internet. So any smartphone, no flip phones, they just don't work. It's not like we're trying to be classy decoys. They just don't work. But we're down to 4 phones, and I haven't even tried these yet. So. And thank God for yesterday. That weight, you guys, we ended up making enough to be able to pay everybody yesterday. So it was nice. It was nice because, again, taking his phone, sending him a phone, you got to buy it, and then you got to overnight it. And that's expensive. Overnighting is $40 to $50 just to send the phone. But they said they weren't going to make an arrest until they had it, and they needed the phone by Saturday. So, again, I think what had happened is they had a case that they weren't happy with. And so yesterday, they kept asking me, like, who reached out first? You didn't reach out first? I'm like, no. Okay, because that's important. You can't reach out first. I'm like, we didn't. So I guess another team had reached out first. And so that's why the police didn't show yesterday. They were concerned about the evidence. So we're trying. Again, you guys, we do this by the book. Even if they could use entrapment, we don't entrap them. We don't even do that. We don't reach out first. We don't talk sexual to them. We don't put them into sexual talk. We might ask them, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So what? We're trying to find out, what are we going to do? We don't do any of that shit. So we follow the rules almost identically to the rules that the detectives have to follow, because we figure if we do it that way, we're good. We've had a lot of cases where it's turned in and the detectives are like, dude, we are shocked that you guys were not trained. We are shocked, So, and then we've had detectives say that they don't even like our evidence, right? Like Weld County. Don't know what to tell them. I mean, I don't understand how other people are getting arrested and convicted. I don't get it. And we're not vigilantes. We're just not. I mean, I don't care if they call us vigilantes. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I know who we are. We call the police, We don't take the law into our own hands. Yeah, Steven, I was a little upset with that. Why couldn't they tell us that instead of sitting there for 2 hours, And then they took our phone. And again, a lot of counties are going to start taking phones, I think. So it's really important that the decoys don't use these fancy phones. There's no reason to use a fancy phone because I can't afford to send a fancy phone, We do have a catch tomorrow for sure. We're going to lose our phone tomorrow. And we just hope the police show up, It's frustrating, you guys. It's frustrating. I explained it to them yesterday. I'm like, listen, exposure's huge. And I explained to them, and they understood. They did tell me that, we can record anytime they're recording. And thank God yesterday was a really good live donation-wise. It was really good. And thank God it was, because how many packs of cigs do you smoke a day? I don't even smoke a pack a day. I probably smoke anywhere from 15 to 20 cigarettes a day. The double chin is growing. Yes, sir. I'm eating well. And it's been wild. Like last night, it was crazy to see 5,500 people on our premiere. I don't think people realize that. Just go watch your favorite catcher and just see how many people they have on a live catch. Just go see. I mean, I saw people high-fiving and doing circle flips for 2,200. We had 50. I mean, that's something to be proud of. All right. I mean, we're well over. We have over 136 arrests with more than half of those convicted. More, and they're still getting convicted. So there's no real number, because they're still getting convicted. These old catches we're doing are getting convicted. We got idiots that like to call. That's the Mark and Matts of the world. It's just crazy. Low life losers got nothing better to do but to call, and then they hear it in the live and they're like, oh my God, I'm calling while he's live. What is your horoscope sign? I don't know. September 7th, whatever that is. Premieres don't do justice for how long you guys sit around and wait to make sure you get. Yeah, it's true. It is true. But I like it because it shortens it for you guys, right? So instead of seeing a 3-hour catch, you guys see everything in 45 minutes. I like that. You guys, we get 50% arrest, and we're in different counties all the time, I feel like when you travel, a lot of times when you travel, you'll get an arrest too, like we've been to 22 states, 20 arrests, So I like working with new counties. We're getting convictions on guys we caught a year and 6 months ago. So they're going through the process. It takes a long time, you guys. If they fight it a little bit, it'll take almost 2 years. If they straight up go in and just say, I'm guilty, whatever, then it takes like 6 months. Hey, Tommy, I think you are so real. I watch you every day. You're like a best friend. Thank you, Cynthia. I really appreciate that. Is locals censoring now? Yeah. It's not locals. I don't want to say anything bad about locals. Um, Still working with locals. I am. Rockstars and Camel Crush. Send me a. You know, I don't even have to shout out Rockstar. I shout it out enough. You know, for free. Just Rockstar. I need you to send me 2 pallets of Rockstars. Just dump them at the house. And then Camel Crush. I need you to send me 200 cartons. Actually, I don't want Camel Crush to sponsor me. I don't want them to send me cigarettes because I would just smoke more.